Hi, welcome to the USA School Ruckus implementation. This video is going to be a short little tutorial on how to hook a laptop up to the wireless system. So let's get started. One of the first steps in setting up the Ruckus wireless to your device will be to connect to the guest network. And on this particular computer, we see the little icon down here in the corner of the screen. After double clicking the little icon with the red X down in that right hand corner of the screen, you will see a list of wireless networks that are available. In order to connect to the Ruckus wireless system, for the first time we have to select guest network. And you are connecting to an unsecured guest network guest. Information sent over the network is not encrypted and may be visible to other people. This is fine. In this process, we will just be connecting to the faculty network, and so the first thing we'll do is connect anyways. After connecting, we will see that we are connected to that network. In the next step, we will open a web browser screen. So after opening the web browser screen, I will just go to a website. In this case, I'll just use Google. It doesn't really matter where you're going to, because after in this process, you will also want to make sure that your laptop is not connected to a network through a wired connection, or else it will just go to the website that you just typed in which case we typed in www.google.com. Being that our device is disconnected from a network, it is going to then take you into this onboarding portal. The two options that we can select from this onboarding portal is guest access and register a device. Guest access would be used for a temporary connection if somebody was coming into the district for a week or so and wanted to use the wireless network. We would do it through a guest access, and they would get a piece of paper with some codes that they would enter in. In this particular case, since you already have an account with Novell, we're going to do register device. After clicking register device, you will enter in a username and password. This username and password is your Novell login password. So enter in your Novell login password and login. And then select login. You see here it says authenticating, and then it starts to download a file. Depending on the operating system that you're using for your web browser, it will depend on where this file is downloaded to, and where you will see it. In this particular case, I'm doing it with Chrome, and as we see, here's the file down here in the bottom left hand corner just above start, prov.exe. I will then double click that, and we will see here, this was running in the background on one of the little tabs, that the publisher could not be verified. Are you sure you want to run the software? Basically what that's saying is that Windows does not know who published this piece of software. It's just a confirmation to make sure that this is something that you want to be running on your machine. And since it is a known good file that we've just downloaded from our own site, it's fine to run. So we will click run. It will then it'll stop the network, the wireless network, and start to do the configuration process. This will take a few minutes. After the software has completed its installation process, you will see this message, configuration is complete. Click close to finish. I'm going to click close. Now in looking at our choose a wireless network, we now see that the guest network here is no longer connected. and that we are now connected to the faculty network. And you should have access to the wireless system now, and we will test that. In order to test this, I'm going to go back into a web browser after closing out all the other screens that were open. I'm going to put www.google.com and I'm going to hit enter. And as you can see right here, we now have a Google screen. We're connected to the wireless network and are able to log in to our Skyward system. And there you see the login, just kind of part of it over there in the corner of the screen. But we have connected to the wireless network. So that's the steps that are needed to complete hooking up a wireless laptop, IBM compatible to the system. We will be creating 3 other videos. One will be on the Apple devices, and the other will be on Androids to help you step your way through the process of hooking to the network. Thank you.